leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch us glow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. The main event mamas bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones meet. Mic in hand, yeah, we on repeat. Yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch us glow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals, what's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle, a give and take. Championship belts made of love we make. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. The main event mamas bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones meet. Mic in hand, yeah, we on repeat. Yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday. The legacy, main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch us glow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals, what's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle, a give and take. Championship belts made of love we make. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas. Main event mamas bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones me. Mic in hand. Yeah, we on repeat. Yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch it flow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals, what's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle, the give and take. Championship belts made of love we make. Been of them mamas. Been of them mamas. Been of them mamas. Been of them mamas. Main event mamas bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones me. Mic in hand. Yeah, we on repeat. Yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch it flow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals, what's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle, the give and take. Championship belts made of love we make. Been of them mamas. Been of them. 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 Main event mamas bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones me. Mic in hand. Yeah, we on repeat. Yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas, we run this show. From the ropes to the roads, watch it flow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas, let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, pin for the stress. Flipping scripts, yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals, what's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle, the give and take. Championship belts made of love we make.
Oh, I like your headband. Can't hear you. Nope.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Hello. Hola.
Hola. How are you on this fine?
Oh, look at hello, Faith. Hello, Faith. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Let's throw the chat up because y'all know we always forget. But here we are. Hey, Faith. Hey,
You're so slow. I already said hi.
I know I can be slow sometimes. It took me a minute, but I got to open up multiple things. Candace.
Oh, hello, Candace.
Glad to see y'all. Y'all can see the other side of my room that I normally hide from y'all because I do not have time today to close doors. So it is what it is. Anyhow, welcome to Midday with the Mamas. Okay. So there's been some changes in our schedule. So I wanted to do something fun and to chat with y'all in the middle of the day because after all, I mean, listen, it makes things easier for us when I don't have to edit. And then also feedback. We thought it'd be a good break in your day and our days to just convene about all things wrestling, especially today. And I say this as I look to try to figure out where the other live stream stuff is because I'm awful at trying to find all of the chats.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently my notes, which are somewhere over here.
Oh my.
Yep, they're over here somewhere. I don't know where. I'll let you know when I find them.
Okay. All right.
It's that kind of day. If y'all understood what has been going on today, you would get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would really get it.
Not that they get it.
Y'all really would. So how was your morning, Tanisha? I also want to know how y'all morning is out there because, I mean, like I said, there's been a lot going on over here.
It was great.
It only like somewhat of a lie. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Oh, hello, John.
Hello, John. Yes. I figured out how to do something fun with my Mac the other day, right? But then now I can't remember how to do it.
Oh, well, I have TikTok up, so I can look too at the comments because they're not over here on the side.
I figured it out, y'all. Oh my god.
So, hello, main event swag. Hello, how are you?
Yes, happy Friday. We have a lot to talk about. Y'all know how it is. There was a lot of wrestling this week, and I spent a lot of time focused on the wrestling this week, including some TNA, some AEW. We hit up some Gold Rush, WWE. It's been a week of a lot of wrestling. So forgive me because we're going to be jumping all over the place. And I invite you to share some feedback.
You know what? Yes, it was a lot of parenting, but not. Well, you know, it could have been.
Parenting over here too, because I don't like to get political, but ICE is over here in my city, and apparently all the kids don't want to go to school because they have thoughts and feelings. And so now I got a full house again. I hope nobody pops up in that door, but no guarantees. Yeah, my house.
John, what comments were they saying about Kobe Bryant? Who had some nerve to say some negativity?
That's foolish. Okay, it can be fixed. It can be fixed, Candace. Don't worry. It can be fixed. You know what, John and WrestleFace, y'all on one. But anyway, so today, just so you know, welcome to Mama Midday's break. It might happen again, because that's how we are. Sometimes we be real random with these live streams, but we told y'all we put it on every social today on purpose so that everybody can't say they didn't know.
And technically, I teased you yesterday, but it wasn't in the morning. But it doesn't really matter because here we are.
Yes,
it's morning somewhere.
It is. And if you joined our Patreon, you would have got an email notification. So I'm just putting that case out there for y'all if y'all just need additional notifications for these things. But we're talking full gear. We're talking match predictions in the build-up. Oh boy. We're talking Survivor Series countdown. Because we talking about Raw, and I think we might talk some about SmackDown, but there's a lot that went on. Because apparently we don't have a separate brand, so we just ride together everywhere. And then we're talking some TNA Turning Point. I might have to share some of these clips with my sister who was not available to see all the things. And then Gold Rush, because that was awesome. Did you finish NXT?
Yes, I know who won.
Excellent. So, while y'all with us, you got to tell us what your favorite wrestling moment was this week. We'll be monitoring the comments to make sure. You got us on TikTok, right? You said?
I did.
Okay. You're going to have to tell us your favorite wrestling moment this week because, like I said, it's been a lot. But before we keep going, this is your reminder You see our beautiful faces. Make sure you are subscribed on all the relevant channels on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Threads, on Instagram. It's the only way you keep up with all the things. Make sure you visit our website because we definitely love to post some stuff up there. Got some new blogs for you guys to check out. Because Thanksgiving on a budget is my reality this year. So I want you guys to also feel empowered to do Thanksgiving properly for the cost of pennies if we can. And I guess it's time to hit the streets for talking, huh?
What they saying, yo.
I mean, I would know, but all right, here we go.
Yo. Shh, quiet now. Leaning close. The streets are talking loud and clear. Wrestling whispers in your ear. Rumors flying, news is popping. The ropes are tight, no one's stopping. The streets are talking.
Y'all are hilarious.
You could let them finish. That I like that. I like that one. I really like that one. That was a good one.
You like that one?
That's a good one.
Y'all know we got new segment music. Y'all never know. Y'all gotta hit us up. You just know. You never know. But today, the streets are talking about lots of things. But I had to make my screen bigger, so I gotta find it first. Y'all know how it is. It's hard out here. Anyway, so there's some contract conversation. So I know last week we discussed. Thank you, Faith. See, she vibing the songs too. So the last week we told you about Joe Hendry because that was on our live last week. That was like the thing. What happened?
Did Faith just called him a lame pickle?
Yeah. Up here, in case y'all don't, we gonna show this on the stream. So y'all.
I wasn't prepared. I just looked over and I was like, not the lame pickle. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. It's morning here in rainy LA. You know what? It is also rainy here in North Carolina.
It's just cloudy here in New York.
Yeah. I can't control that. But anyway, what I can control is, so we talked about Joe Hendry and how last week he had signed this deal. Well, apparently, it's one of the most lucrative. We're gonna stay on track today. We're gonna let no disrailing happen today. But apparently, it's one of the most lucrative deals signed lately. He was in an unexpectedly high value contract, a main roster deal, despite his initial placement on the NXT brand. So, what do we think about that? How are we feeling?
You know how I really feel about Joe Hendry, so I don't know. I don't know if that money should have. I'm not saying he should not get paid. Especially for the fact that they put their bodies on the line and everything. But I definitely think that money could have went to other people too. Just saying.
You think it could have went to other people?
Yeah, I do.
Listen, I love me some Joe Hendry, so I don't know.
I know, but even I have thoughts and feelings, and we'll get there when we get to the NXT match. I don't know. It's not I don't have hate in my heart like I have for Jade, but I feel like Jade is starting to soften on me too. But I don't know. I just don't. I just don't think that we should be telling people what their deals are, how lucrative it is, and all these different things, because we have all been in a workplace. So when we find out about other people probably getting more money than us, and we're like, I bring more to this company than they do, and why did they start off with all this extra? Then it starts drama.
I'm here with Faith. I'm not here with Faith. Faith wasn't aware, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Candace. Let me see. Candace, we're gonna pop you up there. Pay that man.
You know what? No, Candace. No.
Pay his name, and he appears.
I'm so happy he hasn't yet, since we said his name at least about 4 or 5 times. Okay, because
you're welcome on the stream, Joe. I'd love to see you. I'd love to see you. Yes, Candace, we're gonna get to Tony and Mina because I had thoughts and feelings as I was watching Dynamite this week. Don't worry, we got some Dynamite conversation to be had because I was like, what is happening here? I'm still trying to understand that relationship, but I am enjoying it nonetheless. So yeah, that was the first story. The second story, I don't think you know who this is. Do you know who Anna Jay is?
Is she like from AEW or something?
Yes, Anna Jay.
Okay.
Right, we got some. All right, with Joe Hendry getting that main roster coin. What's next? It kind of is, though.
See, exactly. See, I'm with you. See, you understand my struggle, what I was trying to say, what I end up saying towards the end, because I feel away when you be telling me how much you get paid, and I'll be looking at you. I've been here for 10 years, and you just got here, and you're getting how much?
Well, he's been on the main roster too, though. So don't forget he did his little.
No, but for someone who just came over, I mean, I don't know if I would be bragging about that or be telling people my business. I would have kept that to myself.
I don't think he was bragging. You know how they do here. Everybody is nosy.
I don't know.
Y'all know people are nosy. So people will absolutely always and forever find out your business and share it as much as possible. You know this to me. He did, in fact, go viral. You know what, Candace? Go ahead and prop me up, girl. I think he deserves this coin. I just think you're right, Faith, that like they need to use him more on the main roster. But I would argue that this TNA situation that we have going on right now kind of requires him to kind of be there for a little bit, I feel like. You think I'm wrong?
Wait, he went viral what? Because of his song? Because he appears?
Why are you like this?
I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand what he went viral for. Listen, I didn't get to know who Joe Hendry was until they did the crossover with TNA, NXT. And remember, I wasn't watching NXT in the beginning. I'm now on the NXT train. So it's like, all I know of him is, was he there at the Slammiversary? Maybe that's when I first, I knew about him before then.
You did.
That's when they first started doing, when they started doing the crossover. That's how I found out about him. And then I was upset that because of this song, I know, because I was very upset that you didn't tell me there was a second part to the song. So I was sitting there like, why is everybody waving their hands and why are we acting like we at some revival? I don't understand.
Thank you, Candace. You know who also knows who Joe Hendry is? My husband. And he watches Zero Wrestling because I'll be down here singing a song. That's right, Candace.
Well, I can attest. My man will not like that song. He'd be like, no. You don't even. But then again, I don't know.
But all right.
Anyway.
WrestleMania with Mr. Faith, you be trying to choke me out, girl. I was drinking some tea.
With Mr. Thighs. Who? Oh, good Lord.
With that, clock that. Should he be on NXT and not the main roster? It's clear he's probably the one to take the title off Ethan. You know what? I don't want nobody to take that title off Ethan. I'm enjoying the hell out of Ethan. But I also want Ethan on the main roster. So fight me on that, people. I have thoughts and feelings. However, yeah, I just feel like, all right, back to Anna Jay, because we got
Yes, we got sidetracked.
Yes.
Oh, sidetracking us.
I appreciate it. Y'all know I love to be sidetracked. So Anna Jay, her contract is reportedly up in the next few months. There's some speculation on whether she'll test the free agent market or whether she'll re-sign with AEW. Now, she's part of, I thought she was part of TJ. Correct me if I'm wrong, Candace, because I might be wrong about this. Teo, she's married to Sammy Guerrero. I think so.
Who?
Yeah, again, you don't know who these people are, but he was really he had some matches with Cody. Him and Cody are pretty cool. Nothing registering. Nothing come to you. I'm gonna send you a clip in a minute. Don't worry.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll send you a clip in a minute because it's not happening. But anyway, I want to know. So I'm not wrong. Thank you, Candace. So I don't know if she should test the free agent market right now because this market's a little crazy. And I think Mercedes is doing a really good job of getting eyes, her and Tony, both on AEW. But I would argue that again, I like to talk about AEW's women's division. It doesn't have a complete story yet, but we are slowly getting there with these tag team titles, with these different storylines. I feel like we're finally developing like this system of a storyline conversation with them. Right, TJ. Okay. But yeah, I like Tay and Anna Jay together. I would not test the free agent market right now if I were her. I would say put for at least. Find a 1-year extension, girl, and make it the best year of real life.
Mm.
And then maybe see what's going on at TNA after. That's what be my thought process. All right, another thing. Speaking of TNA, the TNA talent, there's some recent conversations about the talent being included in the upcoming WWE 2K26 video game.
Oh, nice.
Possibly via a dedicated DLC pack. You know, I love me some packs. So, listen. This is why. Okay. Yes. So, this is the thing I was mentioning. I would not want Anna Jay to come as a singles competitor. I would say sign that 1-year extension and make it the best year of her life with, Tay Mello, so that they can actually start marketing themselves as tag teams. Because there's not a lot of women tag teams out there, and there's a bunch of tag team belts to collect. I say do like Mercedes and start collecting them all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make it the best year of her life. That's what I'm saying. For 2 years, if you want. If you want to be froggy, you could do a 2-year situation. Because that's all right. Now I got some more AEW tea.
Okay.
We're going to get into this in a minute, but there is a $1 million trios match at Full Gear. Young Bucks is always looking for money. So anytime they could get a match for money, it gets really, really ridiculous. But they believe there's been some hesitation on the Young Bucks part to continue. They don't necessarily want to join the Don Callis family, even though Don Callis has really given them all the things. Like, remember I told you they didn't have any like pyro or music or none of the above. And he's kind of given that back to them in recent weeks. So they're in this match where he's teaming with Josh Alexander. And I'm really excited to see what happens. But I do see a reunion potentially coming because it feels like they're only participating in this just to continue getting their music and their...
Okay. So weird.
20, just saying, let me tell you something. She can collect them all, as far as I'm concerned. I'm so excited.
Not like Pokemon. They gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
And you like when I'm saying, when is the Thanos snap happening?
Oh, when is it's not. She's over collected.
I'm ready for the Thanos snap. Thank you, Candace. I'm glad that you think she should stay because I feel like they're going to get okay. So we're gonna get to this in a minute, Tanisha. So don't worry. I'm gonna cover the grounds with you about this because you need to prepare yourself for Full Gear this week.
I know. I have to watch it. I'm aware.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I think we can get away with showing YouTube clips on here, but I don't know. So I don't want to start no drama with Tickety Talk. So I'm gonna just have to send you some clips for you to view momentarily. But yeah, no, I feel like this would be a good opportunity for them to build their tag team division. And I feel like Mercedes, since she can't get the tag team belt since they done kicked her and Athena out the damn thing.
There's always other tag team belts that they can go after.
Yes, there are. But again,
and they can start collecting it there, and then they can both start collecting them all in the tag team division.
And think about what that looks like for AEW. Like, seriously. Like, if their talent go around like collecting belts, then more people are going to be shown to their audience. It'll increase their pipeline and their views and maybe potentially get more of this juice that they were missing for the last few years. People like
Mhm.
dying to see it because there's always the reason why I started watching it is there's people I had never heard of before that I was dying. Like I didn't know anything about Kenny Omega, but I kept hearing about him, and so I was like, let me go ahead and watch AEW because who is Kenny
Mhm.
Omega? And it was okay. I don't know if it was worth all my time and interest, but it was definitely I found out, whereas I didn't know that previously. So they got my views.
Right.
And then lastly, I want to talk a little bit about NXT and TNA's feud escalation. So we are going to talk about Turning Point at our first official segment shortly. But there was an incident now where NXT is now invading TNA, if you will. They cost Mike Santana his title. And then Frankie Kazarian,
Which explains why he was talking all that junk in his thing at the end. Because I said, why are you going after them again? And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I guess I'll figure out.
Yes, but there was also something on Impact that we're going to talk about. And with that, that'll conclude our Streets Are Talking. Feel free to throw any streets news y'all got, rumors and stuff in the chat because y'all know I didn't have time to do a ton of research this week, so I only got the high level.
But I'll say, fake what you got.
I'm going to might know some stuff that we don't know.
What tea you got?
Feel free to tell us because I don't know. I have no idea. So let's talk TNA Turning Point. Now, did you get a chance to see any of these clips? No?
The only thing I saw was Mike Santana.
Well, this is a good reason to talk about this. So, well, there were some other things cool stuff that happened. Like there was a Rascals reunion. Wesley, now Desmond Xavier, he reunited with the rest of the Rascals. You know what, Faith? 100%, man.
Not you calling him the Puerto Rican.
I see it.
Oh, the Puerto Rican. Oh, okay. My brain also was Roman Reigns. I was like, why are you calling him Puerto Rican? Then I realized you're talking about Mike. My brain.
He was making me feel things when I was watching him on Impact. I was like, and again, when I was watching him, so on Turning Point, he didn't really show up until the very last minute with that gorgeous hair down, looking like a snack.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I'm glad I decided to hang tight and wait because, oh my God.
Now you're looking like a snack.
He did. It reminded me of my youth in Connecticut, man. I tell you. Yes, we was gonna let you have that, but thank you, Faith, for calling yourself out. We're gonna show you love and be like, we get it, we knew what you was talking about.
You were angry, it was a passion. When you get the Twitter fingers and you be mad, you be just typing. We get it.
We get it. We love you anyway. It's all the same. But yeah, so he showed up, like I said, at the very last minute, and that was great. But there were some other things that were cool that happened. The Rascals reunion was awesome. It was nice to see them all together. And then also, all right, Faith, hold that thought. I'm coming back to you in just a minute. But it was a great match. It was great to see them bounce off each other. It's one of the things I really liked. Hey!
Hi.
It's one of the things I really liked when we had MSL, or I don't know what they were called. I can't remember. When we had Zachary Wentz over at NXT, his tag team with formerly Wesley was unique in the way that they would do all these different matches, these different moves. It was exciting. It was interesting. The way they manipulated their opponents and their bodies. I definitely recommend that match. It was very fun to watch.
Okay.
So 10 out of 10 for that one. And then, like I said, the tag team main event, which is the big one, Mike Santana showed up at the very last minute, and him and Steve Macklin ended up beating Frankie Kazarian and Nick Nemeth. MSK, thank you. MSL is something different, which is why I was trying to understand.
Wait, you said MSL?
I did. I did. We're not going to tell
them. Do y'all know what MSL is?
She's not. She's going to make my life horrible.
I'm not. That was our singing group.
Anyhow.
I didn't catch on. I was just like, okay, she's talking about wrestling.
Are you
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, listen. It was very funny. I will tell you that I had the same thought about Wesley growing his hair back. because he grew his hair back magically, and I was like, "What kind of wig is that?" I'm trying
Well,
to
clearly they had the implants, and we know John said he got implants in his hair. So I mean,
plant that thing. He had a headband on. You know what I'm saying? My guy had a headband on. So as far as we know,
oh, so he had a headband wig. Hey, nothing wrong with those.
him and his wife for making it look amazing and keeping it on throughout the whole match. Okay, the whole match. I was close, MSK. Anyway. So yeah, and then like I said, there was that ambush from NXT Stars. Now I want to take a moment and talk about this because Tanisha.
Yes.
I was saying something about this earlier, and I was like, was it the JV team that came to invade? Because these look like people from Evolve and not
all the junior varsity. I'm like, who is he talking about? Probably.
It didn't feel, I was like, who are these people randomly just showing up at TNA and costing Mike Santana? Oh, and they also injured his hand. So when he came back during the main event, you know, he sort of injured their hand. I have to tell y'all, one of my favorite things about TNA is their injury report. Like, I love that they do this. And when they're talking about the injury report, they're like, it sounds so deep and heartfelt, like you are in the middle of like a deep-seated conversation. Look, Wesley was rocking that Love Me dress. You know what? Clock it.
That's what I said. You know, that headband wig. Yeah, those things be staying on if you do it right now.
He looked great. Shout out to him. But yeah, so I felt like the JV team. Like I was like, Bronson. It wasn't Bronson. What's his name? The one who used to be part of the tag team with Fallon and that other guy whose names escaped me. I need to play puzzles right now because these wrestling names are starting to run together.
Okay.
Anyway, they moved him down to Evolve, where he has been for some time. I'm going to find his name. Because Fallon's group was one of my favorite tag teams, and I was heartbroken when they decided not to keep them together anymore. What is Homeboy's name? Oh, y'all can't help me out there. The guy who used to tag team with Fallon and the other guy who walks around with that weird skull on his vest. Yeah. I'm gonna answer that in just a minute. Like I'll answer that momentarily. I can't remember his name. Like
while you're trying to remember the name, I'm gonna say hello to everyone on TikTok. Thank you for joining. Make sure you drop a comment in the chat so we know that you're there. Just say hello.
Yes, Candace. That's his name. Jeez Louise. I was on the struggle bus. Thank you. Because I was like, it starts with a B, and I was going to call him Benson. But all right, Brooks Jensen, I consider him a cast-off, okay? Because not just like, yes, John, like that. The people who don't quite make it in NXT and they have to move them down to Evolve, which is why I call them the JV team, because clearly they're not on the main varsity team. So just hanging tight and Evolve until they either get over or get released, whatever. But why is he there? What the hell was that about? What they don't have nothing for you to do, so now they got you going here running around attacking TNA. And then, respectfully, Robert Stone, listen. No, this, again, like I said, I think it was absolutely junior varsity, and I understand why Ava probably had no idea, because do they even really work for her? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no GM of Evolve now, right? Since they let go of Stevie. So, unless that's what Stone is taking over, it just made no sense to me. I got to watch Evolve this week because Callie's back, Tanisha. So,
yes, I did see she was back. I saw a clip, and it was her, and I forgot her name, but definitely was cool.
Yeah, I want to see it. But my point was, I just didn't understand what we're doing. And yes, they are the future talent, but I have thoughts about that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, I don't think it's working. What did he say? Poor stencil. Oh my God, Faith. What? That's what I said. Is this what they had for you creatively? You couldn't think of any. Lexus King. Which, by the way, he was having a good run for a little while, and then they just lost him. Callie and PJ. Yes, that's why I'm saying that's who was in that match. Oh, thanks, John. I didn't know that they had a beef. Stone and Santino had a beef. What's up with that? I need more background on that, John. I didn't know that they had a beef. I also don't understand why this matters, but whatever. Is that what creative's doing with TNA? That's fine. Timothy Thatcher. Really? Look at John. John, you might be getting the invitation, my guy, because you know more about Evolve than either one of us.
I mean, we watched it that one time, and it was kind of like a...
You know what, Faith? I want to take a moment to... I call him Stencil because of the sprayed on, painted on sideburns and mustache.
Stencil, not simple. Stencil.
Stencil. Sorry. And yes, I understand. I do exactly what you were talking about. Sorry, that's all. Oh, yeah. What else? Is there anything I want to talk about? Oh, yes. Now that there's apparently going to be a match, Santana was obviously pissed at having his titles.
Yeah, so then he asked for his rematch or something like that for...
He said he wanted... Well, see, I don't know if he's getting a rematch. I think that it was a really weird promo where he sat in the middle of the ring and he talked about some really good stuff, right? So he talked about the fact that he was 1,000 days sober.
That was good. I didn't know. And that explains to why it was very meaningful, or why it just made the promo more real.
It did. And then he talked about what it meant to his daughter to see him compete and see him win. But then it didn't sound like he was immediately going back for this title, right? So he wants to retaliate against NXT, and he's targeting Charlie Dempsey, which, by the way, I thought he was still in Japan, because that's why Ren has the Ren CC, QC, whatever he sees, the Ren Quarter Catch Crew, QCC. You don't know what I'm talking about. No. Anyway, so we're
it sounds like you're saying run somebody in Skimpy. That's what it sounds like. Run. I'm saying, like, what are you talking about?
Well, they're having a match at Final Resolution, was all I was saying there. And
okay.
Danny Luna won a knockouts 4-way match, and she got a spot in another match to determine the challenger for the TNA Knockouts World Championship at Final Resolution. I just want to tell you, Kalani's killing it.
She is. This new heel character that she has going on, it's working really well for her, for sure.
It's amazing. All right, so Stone was upset Ariana Grace, aka Santino's daughter, was the liaison between the brands. So Stone sided with Tessa Blanchard. Ah, okay. In a tag team match versus Santino and Ariana. That totally makes sense.
Okay. Thanks
for that context, because I just was like, why is this even happening? Okay, that makes me think that the story is a little less lazy, but still not as compelling as it should be. Because one of the things that WWE does a really good job is reminding you why they have beef. And I'm like, I don't know why you have beef. So TNA, you could have done that. You could have reminded me why you got beef. All right, you ready to talk about some quick SmackDown hits and Monday Night Raw, since there's one roster that we're just pulling from now?
I mean, yeah, we can do it. Let's do it.
Sweet Jesus. So it annoys me that there's one roster. I hope everyone avoids the spoilers on X for Gold Rush Part 2. I've already seen them, and that's another thing I want to take a moment. We're going to take a brief break to talk about spoilers.
Can y'all stop spoiling stuff? I liked it when I didn't know when things were happening. It makes it more exciting for the people who actually like to watch wrestling.
Yes, I don't always want a spoiler, because I was really kind of upset that I found out what was happening in Part 2 already. So,
well, I guess keep it a secret for me, because I'm not on X, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's going to spill over on Instagram at some point, because they don't know how to hold water either on Threads or Instagram.
Well, if you are on Threads, then you know what you're...
Well, I purposely don't follow nothing really on my personal threads on wrestling. Like, certain things may pop up here or there, but I personally do not. I have tried to make each social media different. So like Threads was more like me getting into political and looking at political stuff, and maybe it hits a here or there of like random little things that make me smile, because sometimes you need that while you're reading a whole bunch of political nonsense.
You do.
But
Like cat videos?
no, mine's is more like baby videos and their cuteness. It's whatever. Whatever, don't judge. We listen and we do not judge.
I didn't know. Why do you keep trying to get me into this? I never agreed to this listen and don't judge situation.
Well, I need you to listen and not judge, because I'm pretty sure you watch a lot of different things. And I don't judge. Anyway. So yeah, so I don't really see. I do remember on Threads, I saw something briefly that they was like trying to spoil. Were they trying to no, was it still, I think it was Survivor. No, they was trying to spoil which Faith, you could probably tell me, for spoiling Survivor Series team, saying what the possibility of what was about to happen and what's going to happen, and someone else is coming. And I was like,
yeah, they did.
And I was like, why? I'm like, I don't understand. Why would you do such a thing? But I get it. I mean, I guess I get it, but I don't get it. Just stop spoiling things. People want to find out for real. What?
SmackDown was a double taping in Denver.
Oh, well, that would make sense. I mean, they normally do that for like a holiday if it's on a thing. They don't normally record on the holiday.
I'm fine with that because I want you to go enjoy your family, right? So that doesn't bother me. I want you to go enjoy your family and not be sitting here doing that. But, all right. So Zack Ryder returned. Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was coming. He returned. How'd you feel about that match with LA Knight?
I mean, first off, LA Knight is amazing. I love me some LA Knight. Now, I think I was shocked that he showed up. Like, I think anybody that's actually coming from another brand showing up, because we can even talk about Dolph coming back, but like to see them come up, but then even hearing like the pop, hearing people how they're excited, like, oh snap, you're actually here, and seeing how they actually missed it, which is a good thing. But the match, I like the match. I mean,
I thought it was great. It was really fun to see him back, and the only thing that kind of annoyed me is I wish he would have been able to be called Matt Cardona, just because.
Oh, so coming back as what he was when he was there. Mm-hmm. But maybe is that branding? Is that
that's not who he is anymore.
Yeah, but maybe because maybe he couldn't take the name. Remember, like even like with Copeland, right? He not Edge, but maybe wasn't he Edge? Was he Edge when he left? See, I feel like some of them don't keep their names, and when they come back, that's the name that they have.
I think he owns Edge, so yeah.
Oh.
But
I'm saying
our superstar.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the other ones,
maybe. But it was. I mean, like I know I told you I wasn't really watching when he was around, but I have kind of gotten to know Matt Cardona and his wife Chelsea, right? So you see them like together a lot. The fact that he collects a lot of toys. I mean, that's interesting. Everybody needs a hobby. So yeah, I think that was WWE being WWE, because I was like, I mean, you could have called him both those names. Remember when they did that for the Iconics, where they were like,
did they? Oh,
inspiration, but they're iconic. Like they kept like hinting at things, and even on TNA's event when they were defending the title, they were like, they're so iconic. I was cracking up at home. I'm just saying, I think they could have used both names in some way or shape or form, because it would have made more sense. And then 2 other things happened on SmackDown that obviously carried over. Charlotte said she wasn't going to team.
Yeah, she was like, I don't like you. F that. I can't trust you. I'm sorry. I'm out. And then they get beat up backstage, and she was nowhere to be found.
Charlotte took her behind home. And then you got Drew joining the Vision, which was funny. I will tell you, that was something.
I did not see that one coming
at first, because it was because I thought he was out shooting this movie still, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. But
did he shoot the movie yet?
I don't know.
Oh, because I feel like he wasn't gone long enough unless he's doing it on the weekends.
But he could have been, because they shoot movies pretty quick depending on the movie. But
depending on the part.
Yes, fair. But Paul Heyman using his like little super secret deals to add him to the Visions team for War Games, I was in stitches when I did see that. I was like, that's crazy. Like, when did we start doing these things? Like, it was great. But again, like I said, as we roll over to Monday, because there's one brand now. Yeah, I don't know why we pretend there's two. We got that final segment with Brock Lesnar and a Roman Reigns return. I want to know what y'all think about that because, yep, that's what I want to know. What do you think about that?
I mean, one, I predicted that Brock was coming. It made sense. It just made sense.
You did an excellent job of your predictions. I forgot.
I did.
Pick,
I did.
Lottery.
I will at some point, but it made sense because at the end of the day, you're trying to build a team that you feel is going to win. So I didn't. Oh my goodness!
Okay?
I didn't think Drew was going to be there, but it makes sense why Drew is going to be there because right now Drew is the bad guy. Drew is doing the most, and they have a team full of bad guys.
Okay.
So what else would it not? Why would it not make sense for Brock to come? And on top of that, he's the only one out of all the people who was underneath Paul Heyman who doesn't have an issue.
You don't got beef for him? What you saying?
Like, or because their beef is very slow and then it goes away. Like, you know what? It's one of those, but it makes sense. And I ain't gonna lie, watching Nick and Adam's face when he handed him the brief, what was that? What's that called? Clipboard brief.
Oh,
board?
yeah. With the the contract.
And they both looked at it and was like, "Oh," I was like, "Ah." At that time, I still didn't know who it was, but it still was like, whoever it is, y'all are mad. That's not who y'all thought and wanted to be there. And I thought it was cool. Now seeing Roman, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect him to try to help CM Punk. I don't know what's happening over here.
Your allergy.
I'm slowly.
What is going on?
I don't know. As I try to speak,
it felt like WWE telling AEW, "Look who we have," but they did. Like, I also feel like this was that like WrestleMania. We're gonna pray for her over here. I'm gonna need her to take a cough drop. Like, what is going on? Like, we take a cough drop. But anyway, so I do feel like they were very much touting who they have. But when you look at the WrestleMania promos that they had at the poker table, the only person who was missing was really Brock, right? And Roman to a degree because Roman comes and goes. But Brock has been missing for a minute. So makes sense. It was good to see Roman. I mean, it's always good to see Roman. It's a good day. Amen, John. I don't know what that yellow thing is, but I don't think it's water. It's not? You want to be off mute yet? You okay? Can you breathe yet? Okay. Well, while we wait for Tanisha to catch her breath, do you need to use your inhaler? Can you go do that?
I'm here. I'm live. I can do it. I can do it. We are here.
Ooh.
I don't know what I was saying though.
We're talking about Roman, not gonna lie.
Oh, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to show up just because he does not like CM Punk. I figured his anger for CM Punk and Cody, because we're forgetting Cody's on there too.
Check.
That he was going to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna come out here just to help y'all, but I am not on this team. And the clips following after, because somehow, you know what? Why y'all telling my business? We don't even know what's in the cup. See, now y'all just it's ice, I say. It's yellow ice.
I'm drinking
orange
I got no
juice.
secrets over here. Drinking tea.
I probably need to drink some tea. Anyway. See, I lost my train of thought. Y'all saying here in these comments got me all discombobulated.
Talking about Roman. So
oh, okay. And in the clips that I've seen, because they seem like why are they cutting things off before it really gets good? Like, it's like, dude. I remember when Raw used to be like, nah, we got an extra 15, 20 minutes. Hold on, we're gonna keep going.
Don't have that anymore.
We don't have that no more. But that's what we missed on the streets. The Talking SmackDown supposed to go back to 3 hours.
Happy about this 3-hour situation. God heard my prayers and he delivered in hallelujah. Okay, now I'm sorry. Back to you and Roman. I'm sorry. She says she's not judging.
It's okay. What was I about to say? I don't know. Oh, the clips that were being shown, you could tell Roman was like, I don't trust you. Why are we here? Jimmy and Jay's like, it's cool. He's like, And then you got Roman and CM Punk, and he's like, listen, if you, it was like he was threatening him too. Like, if you don't, if you backstab me. And when Roman said, I don't got to backstab you, I will stab you. Well, I'm looking you in the eye. Whatever he said exactly.
Ever turned on someone like that, which is true, which I felt real strongly about his statement, because I was like, you know what? Hold on to that integrity, Roman, because you're the only one.
And then he proceeded to leave everybody as they still was fighting.
He was supposed to, now, Faith, you're going to have to tell us. He was originally planned to be in War Games because of Bo Dallas's status not being known until we saw him on Friday. Roman was supposed to have a one-on-one versus Survivor Series. Was that supposed to be? Who was he going to face? Was that a Bronson situation? Oh, I'm so excited. AAA is going to be on tomorrow at 10:15. This is not ideal because freaking AEW takes all night. So this is not right. I am not pleased about this at all. They take all night. I'm going to be there all night. I'm going to have to wait or I'm going to fall asleep during. It's fine. I'll work through my problems. Is Dominic going to be on the show, John? Since I did not know about AAA.
Yes, he's in the promo. I mean, he's in the flyer.
I must be off because
I think Chelsea and Ethan are doing the mixed tag team against Lola and Mr. Iguana.
Oh yeah. I vaguely remember something,
which is also confusing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick this bone and then we're gonna go back. I'm also confused because I watched a little bit of AAA. And I posted in our stories of Mr. Iguana, and I'm not sure who the partner is. The one who, Lola, he left Lola, whatever. The one with the green. Yeah. They were fighting together in a mixed match. And I was just like, I'm so confused, Mr. Iguana, because how are you about to sit here and have a match with Lola for the tag team title belts, and you over here still fighting with the person who walked away from you? I just don't understand. Okay. But then again, that was my bone.
Okay, now I'm so excited. Harida? Yeah, good question. Oh my God, I'm off my game this week. It's a 90s novella. It is, and it's delicious because if you know me, I love a novella. And anytime you got all these added characters and
wait, you can spoil it, T. Wait, no. Actually, just send me a message privately. Just send me like a little I want to know.
Well, I love AAA, but my problem again is that AEW takes so freaking long that I'm not going to be able to start watching it till later, which means I'm going to have to avoid all social media. Be able to, or I'm going to have to pause AEW and come back to it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now you just gave me a conundrum, you guys, because I did not know this. Oh my God. Is he going to be on AAA? Okay. Then.
Yes. Is he fighting for a title too, or no? I forgot.
Okay, that's a lot. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get lost in this.
Yeah, because we got a comment over here in Tiki Talk, and I gotta wait till we get to that segment so I can say it.
There's a comment from Tiki Talk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's about the women.
Okay, well, great. So you want to talk about AJ Lee and Maxine Dupree? Because that's where I was going.
Well, yeah. This comment's not about them yet. But yes, we can go there. I'm actually excited.
First of all,
that Maxine won.
And
Becky is having a whole tantrum, and she needs to get over her life. Okay, all these little. I'm not gonna lie, I've been laughing my ass off because one. Huh?
It's the number one contender spot that Jim.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie, I've been laughing at all her antics on Instagram. My lawyer says, "Ma'am, you lost." I just want to say you lost. I get, AJ came out, but she was like, yeah. And then the funny part was when she had a New Day with her, and they was like, yeah. She's like, there's a rule here. You're not supposed to forget whatever else she said. And I was like, ma'am, you're trying too hard. Okay, you're doing too much.
That you're supposed to be registered as a manager or
something.
Yeah.
And I was like, ma'am,
AJ was not
registered. Right. And then she posted her sitting here calling Adam with some elevator music. And I was just like, and Adam's in the comments, now Becky, enough's enough. Like,
it was funny. He said something happened between 12:38 and 1 whatever when she called him. So, awesome. It was great. First of all, congratulations to Maxine.
Absolutely.
Though I understand Becky's situation. She
no,
from her because they had the audacity to show up.
No, she didn't.
No one asked her to show up.
No,
long. Why are you back?
No.
Now you want to come back? Like now you want to come back?
Because AJ was booking busy. Okay, she came back because you were messing with her husband.
Well,
okay.
What happened full time?
Well, whatever. She's back now, so I can see.
Legitimate point. I feel.
No, what's going to end up happening? This is what I think is going to end up happening. Becky's going to be on one Survivor because aren't they missing a member on the Survivor team on Naya and them?
Yes, Faith. Yes.
And then thank you, Ladybug. Appreciate you. Thank you. Good afternoon. What's that? Wrestles with racism and Jade are real. I'm gonna get to your comment, I promise.
Lady just finished her live, so I just want to shout her out because I was watching her live too. So.
But yeah, no. I think she's going to be a part of one Survivor's team, and I think AJ's going to be on the other one. Which, if that's the case, this is going to be good. I'm just going to say that.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then Becky's still going to be complaining after she loses.
Please drink some water. Actual water might be for you.
Well, that's so far away. Okay, I have to go out the room and do all these other things. It's okay.
Okay, we're gonna get you an air purifier for Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta get your other sister a camera, so I'm gonna get you an air purifier for Christmas. Anyhow,
but I will say Maxine looked really good, and I saw her also in the dungeon and like learning. I was like, oh, go ahead, Maxine. I hear you. That's right. You better learn.
I believe that Becky is every right to be upset. And, as much as I like Maxine, I feel that the championship is better served under Becky.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I guess, should we move on to Nikki and Stephanie's
last appearance? So this, you know what? I told y'all know I don't really have this thing for John Cena, but I was getting emotional on Monday about this big Raw match. And then I was like, and he's going to be facing Dom at Survivor Series, which, I mean, okay. Isn't his last match in Saturday Night Main Event? I'm just saying. Thank you, Russ.
I think so, yes. Mm-hmm.
Y'all got me over here. I meant it. I said what I said. I do feel
that doesn't mean Becky's getting it back. There's other people who can go for the championship, like Minchin. I'm just saying.
Minchin is on a whole different show.
Well, technically, they're putting them together. So what is it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I like Maxine. I think it was a beautiful gesture. She's worked really hard. She got her Triple H pointing picture. Good for her. I'm happy for her, and I wish her all the best on this very short reign.
You know what? I'm done.
Anyhow, as I was saying, how did you feel about seeing John Cena's final Raw appearance?
I mean, I think it was very bittersweet. I think it was dope to see him wrestle with Rey Mysterio as well as Sheamus. And actually, if you notice on Rey's gear, you cannot see him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, and I think for Rey, I think that was important for him too. And it was good to sit here and see the impact that people are going to actually like miss him
Mhm.
in a way, and also seeing like his coworkers giving him his flowers and going missing too, which gives me the fact that I don't think John Cena is going to be coming to wrestle at any time soon in the foreseeable future. I think he's done. Like, it's not like I'm gonna make a guest appearance. Here I am. Like, no, he's like done. So, and I think to witness that was really cool to see that match. And, you know, of course, initially it started off a little slow though. I was like, what are y'all doing?
I was like,
but then it speed up. It was cool. It was dope. And I think for me it was more so watching them walk up the ramp,
mhm.
and then him making them acknowledge everybody, like really soak it in. And I like that, because then you can see the emotion for them, because like I don't think they ever really truly get the moment to soak it in, because they do it so often.
Yeah.
So for you to actually soak in that energy from Madison Square Garden, that was dope. I think that was dope for sure. But I will say, before you go, we have a comment here on TikTok.
Okay.
And Wrestling with Racism stated he can't wait until this John Cena stuff is over with. You can tell they have no plans coming in. And then he just asked where Randy Orton is. But yes, that is. What are your thoughts?
That was okay. Well, before we get into that, I'm gonna put this up here. You all right? Just woo! Lord, now your face red. Jesus, I need you to take some allergy medicine. Well, while we watch my sister choke on camera, we will. I want to read John's comment. I want to give Trell props. He was the only one of the Fab Four who picked Maxine and the outcome, but big up. I saw some are upset she won and not others being put over by Becky, but I think Natty is going to win the IC title. I'm sorry, John. Did you see? Anyhow, just, all right. I did not pick Maxine either. I told you I was going for Becky. I was heartbroken. I was like, I'm glad I don't have money on this. Randy's coming back in December. Okay. Where has he been? Was he injured? What tea do you have? Welcome to What Happens to Our Lives family. She should took her allergy medicine for the 400th time.
Listen, people are sick in this house, and I think they gave it to me, these motherfuckers.
There are people sick in this house as well, which is why you saw me drinking tea. Anyway, John, I do think I would like to see Natty with the IC title. I would. Oh, okay. He took some family vacation and some extended time off. All right. I understand that. That's fair. All right. Ready to talk Gold Rush?
Wait, we gotta get to our comment.
Okay, get to our comment.
From JR Real.
Go ahead.
He says, I'm sorry, but Nikki is winning at Survivor Series with Brie. Ooh, what? Wait, are you spoiling this, or this is your thoughts or your prediction? Liv would win. What is the RR? Nikki versus Liv at Mania. Oh, okay. She would win the title back. Okay, got you. I was like, what are you talking about? I hope that's a prediction and not you actually spoiling it. So if that was a spoiler, that's bad. We didn't want spoilers. But what do you think about Nikki actually beating Stephanie?
Nope. Nope. Just nope.
Okay, I want to answer these questions for y'all, because y'all sitting here really, no, it wasn't refilled with no tap water, okay? Okay, because this man does not drink tap water. Okay, so this is not refilled with tap water.
She need alkaline water.
Jeez.
You can't tell her.
You need to stop making me laugh. It's just going to make it worse.
Good luck with that one.
Okay, so what did you say? Did you answer the question? What do you think? What do you think about Nikki and Stephanie.
Listen, okay. All right. I know I had called Nikki turning on Stephanie forever ago because, again, she's not that great an actress. But she keeps calling for wanting another run, but no.
Oh.
No. I just don't foresee, no. and I kind of agree with what John just said. So Brie, I don't think it's Brie who's not wanting to go against her husband. I think it's WWE who's kind of punishing Brie a little bit about Nielsen.
I need to stop reading y'all comments because y'all are killing me.
Get off the screen. You want to breathe? Like, maybe we should take it off the screen for a minute so you can breathe. So
Y'all are killing me. Y'all want me to die on live. This is terrible.
For a little bit, but I can see y'all. Don't worry. I will pop it. But I do think no, I don't think it's Brie that's the problem. I think Bryan Danielson has had, or Daniel Bryan, whatever. Anyway, Bryan Danielson has had a lot of commentary about WWE and not the best light, and I feel like unfortunately Brie just getting caught up in all that there. Yeah,
but she did say somewhere she would love to have another run with her sister.
Of course,
I saw that, and they were standing next to her. I was like,
yeah, they said that, but notice that no one. They told her that they're not. Like, no one has called her. I want to point that out. No one has called her, which, you know, I think has a lot to do with her husband. Okay.
I saw it. The white chicks and the things and the.
Yeah, I'm writing a letter to Faith. I will co-sign this letter. I'm going to write multiple letters. I got time on my hands. It's going to be multiple letters talking about how could
not you saying her no pop. I didn't even see the end of that.
I mean, no offense, but I like Nikki. I just don't think they did a good job with the story. This is what I keep saying. Like, I don't think this is an AI story. I think it's a lazy story. And if it was properly told, and not in the sense of like, I'm gonna butter you up. Like, this is not how you tell a story. You need some more notes that we could care about. Don't go white chicks. Anyhow, we need to move on to NXT.
Wait, we didn't. Oh, we did. You covered everything.
Yes, Candace. That's one of the many things that he has done and said to piss off the WWE.
Well, no. Okay.
No. By the way, he is my least favorite part of AEW's announce team. I just want to point that out. My least favorite part. I'm like, no, he's not. That's not his calling. They're going white chicks on us. Nikki said on her podcast that this run was not just for fun. I can see them putting the title on Mrs. No Pop. You know what would be really smart if they paired her with somebody coming from NXT? I think that would make the story better. Let me think. Who could they put her with from NXT? I'm like, I feel like you could just probably pick somebody. I'm like, you know who they could pick her with? What's her name? Petrova. What's her name? Starts with I saw her on X talking about how she wanted to be in a story with somebody, but Katarina, I don't know. It'll come to me.
Nick. No. Faith, you being messy. You being messy over there. Because I ain't gonna lie, I definitely thought about it. I definitely thought it was like, that's a little coincidental that you're coming back while he's on his last tour. Insert messy. But I'm not gonna lie, his wife has made sure that she has been front and center. So don't get that confused. She is up there. Like, I am here at every one of his matches. So there is no confusion.
Yeah, Carmen Petrovic. That's her name, Carmen. Yes, that's who. That's exactly who I'm talking about, WrestleFace. Her name's Carmen. I would love to see her with the chick with the sword. Absolutely, John. That's what I was going to say. I haven't seen her in a while, so her name, anytime they don't bring them back, then you know what it is. And yes, I think Faith is being messy about this, but here's why. Look, we all know Nikki came back because John Cena was on his last time down. She wanted to show him. Never mind.
She wanted to show him what he was missing, but technically, she left him.
Right.
He cried about it, and then
she's in
whatever.
Exactly, John. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they just keep moving people down to JV because they don't have nothing for them. Because I thought she was very good. They had her in a tag team for a little while, but I don't know what happened to the other chick. But she's in Evolve too. I guess I gotta see. Evolve is what I'm hearing from you. Which I struggled through that because of Miss Wanna Be a Star last time. Sparkle, whatever her name is. I struggled.
They're making the band reject.
That hurt. Yeah, anyway, let's talk about Gold Rush.
All right. Here we are.
To see her. But I just want to follow up on that to say, like, I just think if they need to give Nikki something.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just be Nikki by herself. So if you pair her with somebody from NXT, she took on Dina Sterling? Really? That's crazy. Yes, she was in a storyline with Ashanti the Adonis. Mm-hmm. That storyline quickly fizzled. But they had her, like, she's good, and they had her in the story. And I just don't know why. I don't feel like they know how to use her. But again, this is strange because usually I feel like Shawn Michaels' team usually figures it out, but I don't know. But now that I'm thinking about her gear, I think she would look really good next to Stephanie too. So I feel like this could be an opportunity to just farm out the look. Who else can we like bring up? No. So John
I did not say that. I said, you know what? I said she was making the band reject, and technically, I didn't say that initially. Kiara said that when she told me to watch it.
Yes, I did.
So I'm just repeating what she said.
Yeah, I don't know.
But when you look at her,
tell you her name because I don't want nobody. No,
I can see that.
I think it is, and I will confirm nor deny. I will not answer. But there is one of the girls on there who wants to be a singer so bad, and this is I don't know what she's doing outside the ring, doing all of this and all of that, and that is not a wrestling thing. Anyway, back to NXT. So the most important thing was JC Jane is the new NXT champion. We're not going to work this draft, Faith. I think they really are not doing it on purpose. But JC Jane is the new NXT Women's Champion.
I don't know if I'm happy or not. I liked it on Tatum.
I told you.
I know.
Boo. It is not Nikita Lyons. I can tell you that. It is not Nikita Lyons. That's not. No. No. It's not Nikita.
I mean, you know what? She can also be, you know what she is? She's the baddie reject. She's the baddies reject. She couldn't get on baddies.
Who? Nikita?
Mm-hmm.
She is?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'm making sure because it seems like that could be accurate.
I was joking.
But I say this with all of us because I just don't think maybe she's a talented wrestler, but she's a lovely.
She's really pretty for sure. But she sucks at wrestling.
She's a beautiful girl. I don't think she's an excellent wrestler. John, I know you know who I'm talking about, John. Not Nikita. All I got is ass Lions. Please no. You know what? I'm done with Faith. I'm finished. Back to Izzy.
I'm about to say, Faith, have you been drinking some communion juice? Because you on one today.
I felt so justified in my belief that Izzy in the culling was going to turn on Tatum. I told you that wherever Izzy wanted to go, the culling was going to follow. Like, she's the heart of the culling. So the fact that Tatum behind did not listen at all in any way, shape, or form. That girl did not listen. You know how many times Izzy tried to tell her?
Yes, I know.
You know how many times Izzy was upset that she didn't get her little title shot? Especially when she was spinning the wheel. I was like, girl, I don't know how you didn't see this coming. But I will say, this feud with them is going to be fun to watch. Because I do think Tatum is very good. And I think that Izzy is very good. Because that's who I thought they would have put the title on first. Besides Jada, who we just don't know who she not pissed off.
Yeah, I need them to expeditiously get her a title match and let her win. That's what I need. Let her have it. Jeez, man.
Yes, JC is now a 2-time champion. Not just that, don't forget she was a double champion. My girl's collecting accolades. Other 2-time NXT Women's Champions, Charlotte Flair, Roxanne Perez, and Shayna Baszler. Ooh, that's a serious crew. Oof. Yeah, that's a serious crew, John. I feel like that's a good crew to be part of. Faith. Faith. What they saying on Tickety Talk? I don't.
Right now, no one's saying anything to me on Tiki Talk other than when they were talking about Randy. They said technically he shouldn't have been the final opponent. He should have at least been there on Raw.
Maybe, unless there's a reason why. Put Jada on Raw, please and thank you. Agreed. That because, well,
or SmackDown and let her go against Jade.
No,
yes,
no, we're not ready for that. She would squash Jade at first. I wouldn't.
Exactly. That's why.
No, I meant Jade would squash Jada. That's why.
She would. I don't think so.
Anyway, Juiceless JC getting the title. Izzy, you dumb as hell. You could have helped Tatum retain. You know what you remind me of, Faith, is like me when I'm watching the TV when I was younger and I used to be cussing people out. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. We welcome all the comments. Remember, this is a safe space. And we welcome all the comments because you think what we think. I had the same thought at first. I was like, what the? I literally thought at first that she was going to help Tatum and then like, or get into like a triple threat or something and then turn on her because then you know you would automatically. But anyway, it is what it is. So now she has to go through Tatum again to get to JC. That is not the smartest choice, I feel. So I understand what you're saying. But I don't mind JC being a champion, especially if it gives us this Tatum and Izzy feud because I feel
now
like
the problem is, are they about to give them all the title in Fatal? Whatever they are.
You mean Fatal Influence?
Thank you. Because I definitely was about to say Attraction because they probably kill somebody. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I see the messiness in that comment too, John. That's why I was like, yeah, wait. Like, I don't know if we need to put Jada on Raw. I think we'll have more. Y'all get more tea from us than we want to share, and we're gonna have another.
No, we're gonna have a special episode of just dropping tea with Faith.
We will.
Which she does have a show that is called.
We will have to go. It won't be on our show.
No, but I mean, or maybe we could just have just a special little quick little live
to cover that. Anyway, so like I said, I thought that was good. Ethan Page and Chelsea retained, which we did see. That was really good.
That was a good match. I mean, granted, I did not like the beginning. Thea looked really lost, like she didn't know what she was doing. I was like, didn't y'all practice this? You don't know where you're supposed to stand? I'm kind of confused. What are you doing? And then I don't know, the debacle of pushing what's his name? Joe into her. I was like, they did it from the other angle. I was like, did you actually touch her? I don't even know what happened. But I will say I love when Chelsea does Unpretty Me because you'd be like, wow, that is
I love Chelsea's finishing move. It's one of my favorites. I just thought it was hella funny. I was like, I'm telling you, Ethan and Chelsea are gold. Wherever they are, I will be watching because they're so good. And I don't mind them using Chelsea as a double champion because I feel that her and Ethan are great double champions. I mean, it's just a perfect gimmick. And I really could see them both again moving that. Well, not just she's already on the main roster, but even Ethan. I told you he's been ready. I don't know what he doing, except that they want to use him for AAA. But I feel like they could do that on the main roster. Which I almost forgot to mention this one thing I learned from CM Punk's interview yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So CM Punk said that the way that they get paid is different than how it used to be. So in the past, you would get paid more for when you were a champion or when you were on the main roster or when you were in the main event, right? So he was saying that they're all on salary now, so it's not the same. And I was like,
do you feel like the hunger for everything is different now?
He said that. I agree. I thought that was a really insightful point in his interview because it definitely seemed that if you watch the way that some people are competing, sometimes it does seem like they might be phoning it in. right? But I do feel like there's a bit of competition, certainly for TV space. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
yeah.
You also have people with these like specific days that they work. Would you want to work more if you got paid more? Would he be able to do that if he didn't have a guaranteed salary? So that made me kind of like puzzled.
I wonder if they also gave him a guaranteed salary because they're trying to incorporate family more so on the back end. Also, you're not doing a lot of live shows like they were doing before. Because remember, they were action packed. It was like they in between recordings, they were doing live shows. So, I wonder if that's probably why they went on a salary.
I think
versus,
it was corporate mode.
Oh, you think it was corporate?
I think it was more corporate than anything else because you do. I mean, if you give somebody a guaranteed salary, like I'm not gonna sneeze at that. But I think there should still be bonuses and things like that for title holders and for people who are in the moment.
It should be give you more of a hunger to want to up your game for sure.
Yeah, which I agree that doesn't seem to be. Who seems more exciting right now? As
Ethan. I can care less about Ricky.
Ethan. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I would rather. Well, I mean, we'll get there. Well, we're probably getting there, but I would rather it go back to Obafemi.
Can we talk about Ricky and Obafemi and how I was so excited to see Obafemi come back, and then TV had the audacity to turn off before I got to embrace watching Obafemi. I need to work on their timing. And thank you, Candace, for confirming that's why Ethan is still in it. I mean, I would love him too if I was on the CW. He would be one of my characters as well. And I hope he's making more than that $30,000 that whoever said they were making. They had that girl in the chokehold. Who was it? Y'all know I don't remember.
She was part of Fatal Influence.
Yes. No, there was another person who was talking. It was, I think Paige spoke up for her. Somebody else who's no longer with the company. It's Gigi, the one who was like Gigi Dolan. She was red. She had the the orange hair. She was in the original Fatal Attraction. Okay. Anyway.
Remember, that was at a time I wasn't watching, so I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Either way, what I'm saying is she was the one who was talking about there are some people who make only $30,000 on NXT's roster. And I know Ethan Page better be making way more than that. Okay, let's see. We think that I'm just gonna put this here. We do. We thank my Nigerian ancestors because according to Ancestry, that's accurate. I'm very, very Nigerian. Yes.
And I'd like to say this confirms that he was on vacation.
They said he was out there. Not Ricky talking about you was out there on a beach somewhere.
He was like, I did go back to my motherland. You've done right. So I can come back so I can beat you. I was like,
okay, I'm drooling. Let's talk about Blake Monroe and
Did you just say you're going to start drooling?
I am, because that man is delicious. I'm not going to lie. It's also lunchtime. You know how this is. Anyway, so Blake Monroe and Sol Ruga.
Oh my God, that was so hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie.
I told you I like Blake, but I told you that Sol and Zarya just need to break up. They just need to break up. Y'all relationship is too strong. It's too complicated. Y'all need to break up.
They need to break up because it's too strong? That don't make no sense.
It does. When it gets in the way of your goals,
she was about to sit here and pop her knee out. I would have did it for you. I don't care if you told me not to. I would have did it. Did you see her foot touching the back of her head? I just need you to understand. Her foot was touching the back of her head.
I also feel like Homegirl is very A-flexible. And B, that she did not want her to throw in the towel. So I know she didn't want to be mad at her this week because I feel like she's going to be livid.
I mean, of course she's going to be mad, but at the same time, I understand why. And trust me, I don't think she wanted to throw in the flag, but once it really hit the back and you hear your best friend screaming in agony, would you rather throw in the flag or go and interfere?
I'm going to ask y'all in the stream. You tell us what you think is the right decision. I'm a competitor, as my husband reminded me while we were on the phone yesterday. So I would rather you not throw in the flag. I would rather you pull me out of that ring broken and screaming. Like, I just cannot. Like, no, I'm a competitor. I can't. What are you talking about? You just gave up? Like, I
know I would have threw the flag in and then I would have beat her ass.
Okay, that would have been a choice. That would have been a choice. You know what I'm saying? Zarya needs to be the power brick house that we need in NXT. Lash is gone. Zarya, hello, I'm Faith. Please, one time, slap soul. I'm trying to see something. Ooh, I'm just gonna put this here.
What do y'all think about in TikTok? What are y'all thinking? Do y'all think that was the right move for Zarya to throw in the towel for Soul? I don't know.
I would have been pissed. There's no way in hell. I would have been so angry at Zarya. Now, fortunately, I'm an Aries and I'm gonna forget in about 45 minutes, but I would have been very angry initially. And if I had to see it again, like the fact that I no longer have it wouldn't have worked. Anyway, as much as I love the Dark State, I'm not sure that I appreciated them retaining against Javon Evans and Leon Slater.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That match was too good for them to lose.
It didn't make sense. I was like, no, Javon Evans and Leon Slater should be tag team champions. But I also know that I think that we're heading towards another kind of showdown with TNA and JV NXT. So maybe it'll complicate things more if we intertwine the championship like that. But I would like to see.
Why would it? We got AAA. I think that would have been dope to have TNA. Jesus, I was about to say TNT. TNA and NXT both being a tag team because we're already gearing them to be partners because they're the youngest and they the fastest, they the flexiblest, they the craziest, they the
tease of NXT.
You know, just saying.
It's Bianca, clearly. We really miss Bianca.
Where we see Bianca?
No, I'm just saying. I said they were ESTs of NXT.
They are. They're the male versions. Because we have Bianca, but they're the male versions of it. Because they listen. How many times we've watched Javon get thrown somewhere and he's still able to jump up and be whole?
Excellent question. Excellent question.
Even when he jumped on Leon by accident, of course, but it's still like he climbed back in the ring like, hey, oh my God. Like, you should have been broken by now.
He should have been. I love watching them perform. I love that match. So overall, what did you think about Gold Rush Night 1?
It has some moments where I was like, but overall, I would give it a B.
You give it a B?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely excited for
Hi, Candace.
Hi, Candace. I would say enjoy your dentist appointment, but I don't know who really does enjoy these dentist appointment type things. They're not really the most fun. But at least you get clean teeth when you come back. So shout out to that. But yeah. All right.
I think that's it. We're wrapping up, right?
Yeah. No.
Oh, speed round?
AEW, and of course, Candace leaves us at this moment.
Wait, I thought you talked about AEW. No? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Did not. I only talked about it briefly, but it's okay because I'm not going to get into all the AEW of it all. I'm just going to give you Kiara's quick minute, which means I need to go grab my notebook. So hold that thought. Here it is.
Candace, don't leave her now. Can't you put her on the phone and listen and drive? Listen and drive. Don't type. Just listen and drive. Don't leave her.
Why are you like this?
What? I'm trying to make sure you have people in here who can help you.
Listen, I know she's not the only one who watch AEW in here. Okay, y'all ain't about to leave me out here alone, so Tanisha can look at me confused. It's cool. It's cool.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be watching the pay-per-view.
It's cool, but I gotta give you what happens on Dynamite. You ready?
Okay, wait. I did see a clip.
Okay.
That Mercedes and whoever she was fighting, I forgot who she was fighting. She did some move, and the girl's face hit her knee, and I was like, "Oh!"
Oh,
And
yeah.
then she won, but I was like, "Dang!" And then I saw when she threw her belts at the other girl. Boop! Who was that? Chris threw it at Chris, and it was like, boop, and it was like, "Ooh!"
Yeah. Now she got 2 of those.
That's about it.
Yeah, she catched the highlights. Well, I watched it because let me tell you, the first thing I saw, it was
see, she's at the office now. See, there you go. Okay, cool. See,
cool. Well, be safe. We appreciated you hung tight with us. All right, so I ain't gonna cover everything because, like I said, this is a long ass show, but I will cover the first few matches I had to write notes on because the Casino Gauntlet match. This is important because you need to know this as we go into.
Okay. Am I supposed to write this down?
No, but I want you to know it so that when we go to our speed round, which is happening very shortly.
I'm just gonna guess, but okay, I hear you.
Okay, why do I try, Jesus? Anyway, so like I said, the Casino Gauntlet match. So what they did is they had matches on the show to get the people with the number 1 and the number 2 spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The winner of this gauntlet match, which I told you about in a previous live, will become AEW's inaugural national champion.
Right. And we were trying to understand what was the difference between national and whatever other championship they had.
I still have answers, but no, I don't.
Okay.
But the first match was with Bobby Lashley, who beat the bejesus out of Ricochet.
Well,
and I wrote because he is just that damn good.
Oh,
because also MVP is gold on commentary because he is. He sells these people better than anyone else I have ever heard on commentary. As if I didn't know who Bobby Lashley was, I would be in love already.
Maybe we need him to do a promo for us.
We do. We should.
Mm-hmm.
He's about his money, so we'll have to appeal to his heart.
Okay.
All right, so then we got Shelton Benjamin. So, by the way, so Bobby earned the number 1 spot by beating Ricochet. Girl, you're not wrong.
I know, right? Mm-hmm. Or how it works, you gotta go into my savings account, try to transfer the money and bring it back and put it.
Not wrong. The way that I'm dealing with Hulu right now, I'm gonna have to make some changes. I have to make some changes about some choices because it's a lot, and I had to cancel Max because no, but I might be getting it back this month just so I can watch Full Gear. Anyway, here we go. Because if you order it, it's cheaper. So then it might make more sense than if I buy it from Prime. Nonetheless. So Bobby gets the first spot. But that match with Ricochet, they've been feuding with the Demand. Whatever this means. They've been feuding with them. And I told you they come on with these random like robes.
Yes, I think I saw a clip and I was like, why y'all in church robes? But I was like, okay, whatever.
I just want someone to tell me what these are about. Maybe it's like, I don't know.
Or maybe they think they're Harry Potter. I don't know. They went to go see the Wizard of Oz.
I feel like they're mixing fiction. Yes. You know what, Faith? We'll have her choking again, Faith. We're gonna make it. Anyhow. Then we got Shelton Benjamin. He looked incredible against Speedball Mike Bailey. And he won the number 2 spot. So I was in it. I was screaming this match because let me tell you, there was a whole botch at the end.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's AEW.
Anyway, the botch was real crazy. So and the best part was MVP was just as pissed off about this. Yeah. No, she's not, because how else are we gonna make it through? No, she's not on timeout. Hey, John, do you watch AEW? You want to talk to me about this since Leisha leaving me alone here?
What? I'm interactive.
You are, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so Speedballs. Yeah, Mike Bailey. That's his name. Don't ask.
His name is Speedballs.
We really getting into this. Remember it was Cappuccino last week and like whatever that
and Kit Kat and Knick Knacks. I don't.
Who is Kit Kat? I don't.
Oh, Cartwheel. That's his name. Sorry, my brain.
I'm gonna go for a walk after this. I'm gonna eat anyway. Woo, girl, I just get me some Chinese food. This is too much. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, his shoulder was minimally up to the point where the referee saw some imaginary nonsense. And he just put his hand underneath him and was like, hold it. And then apparently it looked crazy. But then Shelton did whatever he did to him again and won. So now we have 1 and 2. So the Hurt Syndicate will be 1 and 2 in this gauntlet match, which made me think, is that the best choice? Because you gotta face each other and then other people. Anyway, I don't know if it was the best choice of booking. I'm curious to see how this is gonna line out. They also gave us an update on Darby Allin suffering second-degree burns from last week's shenanigans when he went through a flying table that was burning. That was way up. He was way up and he went through the anyway. I'm not gonna let you relive that. No need. We already talked about the $1 million match. Hangman Page defeated Shibata, who was a consigliere of Samoa Joe's group, the Ops. They were also getting revenge on him for whatever he did to Hobbs. But I'm excited because they have that steel cage match with Hangman Page and Samoa Joe. And fingers crossed that title changes hands. And then we also talked about Toni Storm and Mina and their awesome entrance because it was awesome. But they advanced in the tournament because they beat Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir, which is crazy. I didn't see that coming. I don't even know why they was tag team partners. That's the thing. Sometimes when you just put random people together, it don't make sense. So we really need to focus on this thing called tag team development and put them together. And then, of course, we had Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. So let's talk a little bit about this because, girl, I wrote they were against Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. And I enjoyed the hell out of this match because they had Kyle O'Reilly looking like an entire monster against Jon Moxley. Also, Moxley was on commentary during Collision, I think. Collision the previous week. And he is who I enjoy on commentary because he stays in character. He's funny as hell. I kind of get why Renee's into him when he gets on commentary. The rest of the time, I have question marks going throughout my head. But while he's on commentary, I'm like, I get this now. You're a very smart guy. You just make interesting decisions for your
Wait,
life.
who?
Moxley.
Oh, okay. I thought that's who you were talking about, but I wasn't quite sure.
So Kyle put Moxley in an ankle lock, and it took 2 other members of the Death Riders, Daniel Garcia and Yuta Wheeler, to get him free. Like, they made O'Reilly look like a freaking beast. And if you remember Kyle O'Reilly from NXT and Roderick Strong from NXT and the Undisputed Era, rest in peace.
Ma'am, I just started watching NXT, so I don't know who these people are.
I know, but I'm putting it out there for the people who know what I'm talking
about. Oh, okay. Sorry.
It filled my heart some to see them do an excellent job. Are you ready for the speed round?
Let's do it.
All right, time to pick our winners for this week's shenanigans. Our Full Gear match card. Let's hope we got everything because, I just copied, so I don't know. All right, we're going to start with this 4-way tag team match, which... Did I even write that down? Wait a minute.
Man.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
One job.
You mean I had 17 jobs today? Okay, come back to that. No, I'm going to come back to that. I'm concerned for Jon Moxley. Why are you concerned? I want to know why you're concerned for Jon Moxley, is what I want to know. I feel like I didn't capture the whole card. My bad. I need an assistant, okay? That's what I always miss. I always miss at least the 4-way tag team. Are you ready? I got it.
Yeah, I was the one doing it. Do.
All right. 4-way tag match: the Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale versus the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue, best name ever, versus Timeless Love Bombs, Timeless Tony Storm and Mina. And I can't say her name, so I'm not gonna even try because I wasn't listening when they said it last time. Versus Marina Shafir and Megan Bain, and the winner gets to choose the stipulation for their semifinal match. So who you got?
Sisters of Sin.
I'm gonna go Babes of Wrath.
Okay. I like how neither one was picked Tony.
We did not. We probably have now that I think about it. All right, and then there's a grudge match between Darby Allin versus Pac. Who you got?
Darby Allin, because apparently he's on a roll. And not like dropping roll.
He wasn't dropped through the. You right, WrestleFace. He don't got no more room than his guard or nothing else.
He didn't drop and roll. Anyway.
He didn't go through the table. That's why you pick it. You pick it Darby Allin because he went through the table?
Because he's on a roll. Because he didn't stop drop and roll. He just rolled, you know?
No, and maybe because I didn't pick him. Maybe WrestleFace, ChatGPT did pick these things. I got no answers for you. Anyhow, I'm gonna pick Pac for the opposite reason of what you picked right there.
Because he did drop and roll. Okay, got it.
Because he also did not go through that table. Then we have Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. It's a no holds barred match.
See, I want to say John, but the last couple times he's been losing. So, maybe, as Faith said, his age is starting to catch up, but his body's like, But I'll say John because I don't know who the other person is.
I'm gonna pick John.
Yeah, but I say just pick John. I don't even say why you're about to go another way.
I'm thinking I love John, but also because he better win. I'm getting tired of him losing. All right, we got the $1 million trios match. I wish I was in it. Anyway, Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander.
I'm gonna say the Young Bucks since they need money.
I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega and the Jurassic Express is gonna win because I think that opens up the opportunities for the Young Bucks to switch. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
We already talked about the national championship match, but I don't know who else is in the gauntlet, so we're skipping that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who else is in the gauntlet, sorry. But yeah, it just says gauntlet match. I'm like, they don't even give you. Nope. All right, so then we got the AEW TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher, the prototype, versus Mark Briscoe. No disqualification match. And if Briscoe loses, he must join the Don Callis family. It's like a black hole, that family, but okay.
Okay. I'm not quite sure. I'll pick one. Yeah, I don't know.
Just pick one.
The first one.
You're gonna pick Kyle Fletcher?
No, the next one.
Briscoe?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think Kyle. That sounds like a crazy name that's not going to win.
I'm gonna pick Kyle because I think it would be funny to try to see Mark Briscoe. Join the Dallas Don Callis family because he is so amped anything that Don Callis does. It would be hysterical, and we can have follow-up matches for his freedom. Apparently, we can do this now. All right, AEW's World Tag Team Title match: Brodito versus FTR.
FTR.
Okay. I'm going to go with Brodito. Because I just like them over FTR. FTR are now Edge's. I feel like this might be an opportunity for Edge to show up. By Edge, I mean Adam Copeland.
Oh, because I was like,
I keep forgetting his. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's calling him Cope. His name could be Adam. Like, I don't understand.
Okay. All right. So I feel like that's the opportunity. AEW Women's World Championship match. Chris Statlander versus Mercedes.
Mercedes. I don't even know why we're having this conversation. Mercedes.
155% agree with you there.
What's this gonna be like title number 15? I don't even know.
Is she on 14? Would this be 14?
I don't know. I just know she's past 10. So at this point, it's kind of redundant.
Anyway, either way, that's who my money's on. And then lastly, Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage match.
Samoa Joe. So I feel like the last time I did Hangman, he lost. So I'm going to go Samoa Joe.
Same, because I'm not a big fan of Hangman. I just am not. So I am excited about Samoa Joe and what we go here. I'm making sure there's no more matches I missed. No. All right, then. This was a long show.
Yeah, but now since we know AAA, we got to talk about AAA real quick too, like the match. I'm pulling up the card right now. All right, so I'm gonna try to read it.
Oh God. Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay, so we got Octagon Jr. versus Axiom versus Javon Evans. Who do you got?
One more time. Who is it?
Octagon Jr. versus Axiom versus Javon Evans.
I'm gonna go Octagon Jr.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Javon Evans. Next one. Dragon Lee and
Is Dr. Wagner Jr.?
No.
Okay, hold on.
No. Hold on. It's
why do I do this? I don't even.
It's okay. In English, is the son of the Viking.
That's Bingo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
I need you to put that together better so I know how to.
Okay, because it's a tag team match.
Okay.
So it's a tag team match. So Dragon Lee and
Kingo.
Versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
I'm gonna go with the Kingo and the first person whose name I forgot. Right? No, I don't know who it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with Dominic and El Grande Americano.
Lee and El Kingo.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea Green and Ethan Page versus Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana for the mixed tag team title.
Why are you naming him Starbucks? WrestleFan?
Who named him? I can't see, so I'm not looking. So I can't.
No, that's why she's calling him Starbucks. I get it. Ha ha. But give me that match one more time. I'm sorry. I was listening.
You see, I'm okay. Chelsea Green and Ethan Page versus Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana for the AAA mixed tag team title.
Chelsea and Ethan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chelsea and Ethan too. Okay. Next, Natalia and Fabia. Akapach. Nope, that's not. What? Apache versus Flammer and El.
Spell it.
Hiedra.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, that's the same chick who was with Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. That's for a tag team match. Who you got?
Natalia.
Same.
Okay. Natalia. It was a tag team match, right?
Yeah, tag team match.
Natalia.
Team of Natalia.
And Fabia Apache. That's what it was. Natalia and Fabia Apache.
Yes. Okay. Next is La Parca versus.
Do you see why I don't let her do this? Thank you. This is why I don't let her do the Smith.
Galiendo del Mal.
One more time.
La Parca versus Galiendo del Mal.
That was better. La Parca.
Okay. La Parca, because I can say that so much easier. Okay. Los Psycho Circus. Psycho Clown Pegando Dave the Clown and Murder Clown. What? Versus El El Ho Ho.
Help.
Because it doesn't have the S. Because it would have been made sense if it was El Hojos, but it's not. It's El Hojo. Who is El Macias, Mecha Roof, Sanson, and Forrest.
Yeah, y'all. I have to get her a I have to get her Babble or something.
Oh, jeez. That was hard. That was a rough one. I'm just gonna say Los Psycho Circus because
That's what I'm gonna say too.
Okay, that is it. That is all. That is it. That is it. That's the rest of the card. Here we go.
Well, that was an experience. Never let her read those again. That I promise, hand to God, not to let her read those again. Next time you're gonna do AEW.
Not me crying over here. That's bad.
I just practiced. Anyway, I just want to apologize to anyone out there who felt offended.
I promise you, I'm not trying to offend nobody.
He is not.
I used to know Spanish very well. That was embarrassing. I used to be able to read and write in Spanish.
I am going to start trying to. My eyes are watering. But with that, we hope you enjoyed our midday sesh. We hope you took a break and you got to laugh with us a little bit as we're trying to recover. My sister watching all AAA's.
I was trying to be productive. I was trying to be a productive member.
To hang with you. And we're excited. This is a great wrestling weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Juggling AAA and AEW. So you have to, if you do not see me online, it's because I am trying to not get spoilers as I try to watch all the things. Because apparently I don't get to sleep on Saturday evening. So, yay. So excited about that. All right. So you have given us life over here. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us, but I want to remind you where you can, this is your opportunity to not miss any of our shows if you subscribe, right? So if you follow us on any of your favorite channels, like the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Facebooks and the Threads and the X's or YouTube, you want to hit that button so you can follow. Don't forget to like and share and comment on all of our stuff. We also want to remind you can visit our website at maineventmamaspodcast.com. Also in every bio, in case you guys are wondering and you can't get there. There you can catch up on our latest blogs. And you can leave us a voicemail. You can register to be a guest on our show. And where can they listen to us, Tanisha? Because we like to do video and audio podcasts. So where can they listen to us?
You guys can listen to us on iHeartRadio, on Amazon Music, on Amazon Audible, on Apple Podcasts, on Pocket Podcasts, and Spotify and YouTube Music.
That's right. And they can follow us individually. Where can they do that?
Oh, that's right. My brain. But you said listen. So, you can also follow us individually. You can follow me, Tanisha, _@ Mama Pod on Instagram and on TikTok. You can follow Kiara at Kiara Mama Pod on Facebook and on Instagram. And then on X, she is Content Vixen. Also, make sure you sign up for our Patreon. We have free memberships. But you can also, if you feel love and you love this podcast enough, you can also be one of our subscribe paid members as well. And you get extra exclusive footage with those premiums, as well as join our free Facebook group, the Mama Squad.
Yeah.
And, I can't wait for next week because we got some fun stuff for y'all coming in the works. We're going to have our parenting episode, our life episode.
No,
we're not. Well, technically, it's Kind of. It's on our live. It's going to be on midnight. It's going to be in our. We're doing confessions early, so we're not going to be there on Thanksgiving. So everyone enjoy your holiday, but we will be coming up on Tuesday, and we have a special guest. We have a special treat for you guys because we're going to be talking about some holiday stuff as well as men's mental health to wrap up November, and we're also going to have our crime episode come out too. So look tuned for those.
Yes, we want to keep you comfortable and happy and enjoying your holidays. So just as a reminder, we're also on our wrestling episode, we're going to have to recap Full Gear, right? We're going to preview Survivor Series. And then we're going to talk about Gold Rush Night 2, hopefully without any spoilers.
So. Yeah. And don't forget, get your merch. If you love us enough, you want some new warm sweatshirts and t-shirts, and you want to write in your journal, go check up our merch store on our website.
That's right. It's an adulting guide, in case you're wondering. And there's at least 2 or 3 different kinds of hoodies to keep you warm. And even a gym bag, because we support y'all out here. Because we need to be at the gym too. Well, with that,
agreed.
We want to say we're not new to this.
We're so true to this. And this was Main Event Mamas. Life.
Enjoy your rest of your day, guys.
Bye, guys.